again for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman. One of my next guests says he should keep his hands to himself, no matter how big your song was on the charts long ago. 97.9 The Boxer here on The Factor on Cincy to talk about this craziness out of Louisiana jail for false imprisonment and rape. And Young Jazz, this is the first time he's been accused of this, right?
No, I believe the first time he was accused was in like 2003. And then I know also Mystikal served like 6 years in prison already. And then there was another altercation that also happened in 2017. So this is the third thing that has happened to him regarding all that.
Is this crazy, J-Mac?
Michael Lawrence Tyler. Born September 22nd, 1970. So he will be 52 this year in September. This is so disturbing on so many levels. You know, he used to run a small business with his father before his father died. And then on his 24th birthday, he walked in and saw his sister dead. She was stabbed to death and strangled to death by her boyfriend at the time. Now, this is the third time that he's being charged for rape, assault, kidnapping, domestic abuse, all of that. He had first had an incident in 2002. Then in June of 2003, he had pleaded guilty to sexual assault, okay? In 2004, he was convicted of this crime for 6 years, okay? So when it was time for him to come up for parole or probation, when the judge looked at the videotape and looked at all the evidence that he had against him at the time, he refused him. So he had been released on parole, but he wasn't released until 2010, and he had to register as a sex offender. Now, in 2012, he was arrested for filing another domestic dispute. Then he turned around in 2017, and he did the exact same eerie thing. He coerced another person to be with him, and they was by the last name of Holman, and he was 26 at the time, the young man, and this happened in Texas. And at that time, Mystikal or Michael was 46. Now, the thing is that
are we believing this, or will we let it ride in court and see what happens?
I think you should, but I always say where there's smoke, there might be a little fire.
Goes by the name Mystikal. He's charged with first-degree rape and false imprisonment. The charges were filed in Ascension Parish near Baton Rouge. It all stems from an incident that happened Saturday. This is file video of him leaving court from a previous case. We don't know much else regarding these charges right now. At this time, no bond has been posted for the rapper's latest arrest, but we'll have updates at 4:00.
Motion to the Ascension Parish Jail on his third count of alleged sexual crimes. Real name Michael Tyler, and he's been accused of rape twice in the past 2 decades.
People also
According
think a
to
lot of
arrest
times when
records.
it's somebody in high power, a celebrity, an artist, a rapper, an athlete, that they don't have to do those kinds of things. But some of those guys still get aggressive too, and want their way and stuff. So it doesn't automatically mean that because he's a rapper or something, he doesn't have to do that. Because a lot of times we see those are the main ones that be getting caught up in cases like this. It feels like a repeat, like even maybe a three-peat is also, it's not really good look.
this woman right here, Tanisha, she was involved with the case that recently just happened a few days ago, because she was trying to persuade the young lady that is accusing Mystikal or Michael of rape to drop the charges. Now, I don't know what the other guy really had to do with it. I didn't really do too much research on him because he probably was just a duck that got caught in the goose. So, basically, right now, we're looking at the face of a rapist. And we probably potentially stopped a murderer because he was strangling and kidnapping women. This is serious. I understand his music because I do like some of his stuff. I ain't gonna lie. But when it comes to his personal life, it's scary. Because at 52, you still out here raping women?
Oh, no.
You got in trouble for almost 20 years for kidnapping and raping and
What?
doing everything that's under the moon to women. And
Oh no.
you're about to be 52, repeat offender. So
What?
he may not see light of day until he probably in his 70s, if he lived that long while he in jail, because he's definitely going to jail. And I hope that this is a very good lesson for men out here. For real. This is horrible.
All on the internet are saying, I can't believe it. You mean Mystikal has to do this? You know, he's 52 years old. He's been in the game a long time. I'm sure there's women willing to do whatever he needs done. He should have stayed away from people unless he has cameras, unless he makes some signed paperwork, all of that. So, like I said, you gotta wait to try the case in the courts.
Records, the 52-year-old, better known by his stage name Mystikal, was arrested Sunday and booked on several charges, including false imprisonment and first-degree rape. No bond has yet been posted for the rapper following his arrest, and we are working to get the very latest details.